catalysis. What is catalyst? So catalyst is simple word. If we write catalyst, okay. Catalyst means a chemical substance, a chemical substance change or alter the rate of reaction. Alter the a chemical substance which alter the rate of reaction without change themselves physically or chemically. Physically or chemically, we can say. Catalyst are substance, in simple word if we say catalyst are substance which alter the rate of reaction. Alter the rate of reaction means it may increase the rate of reaction or it may decrease the rate of reaction. So substance is called catalyst and this process is called catalysis. So here you see catalyst is that alter the rate of reaction, but there will not be any change. If chemical substance, if I took chemical substance, there will not be change in physical property as well as chemical property. Chemical property means here we can say quantity, and here we can say quality. So you remember it that during catalysis, catalyst doesn't change physically as well as chemically. Means how much amount we will take, that much will remain at the end of reaction. And what was the quality, what was the chemical nature in starting before reaction, that will be the nature of catalyst at last also. So that we say there is no change at all. There is no change at all in chemical substance. There is no change in chemical substance at all, which alter the rate of reaction. So here we are discussing here like this. If I take one example here, I would like to take one example. So by that you will understand here. If I take 2KClO3, it breaks into 2KCl plus 3O2, and here needed high temperature. Here 653 to needed 873 temperature. Up to this temperature needed. 653 to 873 Kelvin temperature needed. But what is happening? If at normal, if no catalyst is being used in this reaction, it takes place at 653 to 873 temperature. You remember it. But if we use catalyst, what is happening? You may see that the reaction rate increases at this much temperature. Do not need. So if I use here KClO3 and catalyst, what catalyst I am using here? MnO2. Then temperature how much? 473 to 633 Kelvin. Here 2KCl plus 3O. You may see here. So what happened? Means who changed the reaction? Who changed the rate of reaction? MnO2. And MnO2 is a catalyst. What is? It is a catalyst. It is catalyst. And this process altering the rate of reaction. Altering the rate of reaction. Is called catalysis. So what you have observed that in that equation it takes time and it need high temperature also, 653 Kelvin to 873 Kelvin. And here what happening when we took MnO2 as catalyst, so it changed the rate of reaction. Reaction took place at a faster rate and temperature needed lesser than that. So what MnO2 is catalyst, and this process is called catalysis. So we can define, how we can define it? We can define catalysis here. So catalysis can be defined here. If I would write to like 1 minute, please wait. Okay, so I will repeat this one. Okay, so here what we have seen there. So how we can define the catalyst? How we can define the catalyst? Here, and we can define the catalyst. So we can define it how? The chemical substance alter the rate of reaction without any change themselves physically or chemically are called catalyst, and this process is called catalysis. So the chemical substance, we can write the chemical substance chemical substances alter the rate of a reaction, alter the rate of a reaction without any change, without any change in themselves means physically and chemically, physically and chemically, without any change themselves physically and chemically, are called catalyst, and this process is called catalysis. Here, like this, I will write KClO3 here, in without catalyst, or I am taking catalyst with catalyst here. So 473 to 633 33 Kelvin temperature needed in presence of MnO2. Here MnO2 is catalyst, and 2 KCl plus 3 O2 here. But if I take this, okay, without catalyst, so what is happening here? I want to show you what is happening. 2 KClO3 and very high temperature needed, that is 653 to 873 Kelvin needed to KCl, sorry, 2 KCl plus 3 O2. So this is the effect of catalyst in this reaction. MnO2 is a catalyst because it has increased the rate of reaction. It has increased the rate of reaction. So here what we have seen, if we use catalyst, so it increase the rate of reaction here. So it is what is positive. Okay, so sorry, it is catalyst. That is catalyst. And here, so and this process is called catalysis. This process is called catalysis. So we have discussed here catalysis. And who used this term first? Who used this term first? So first it was used by Berzelius. The scientist Berzelius used the term catalysis. Berzelius used the term catalysis. So Berzelius in 1835. Berzelius in 1835 suggested word catalyst. You may see that Berzelius in 1835 suggested word catalyst for a chemical substance that alter the rate of reaction. Who suggested? Berzelius was the scientist that suggested the word catalyst for a substance which alter the rate of reaction. After that, it has been found that some substances are that they enhance the rate of reaction of catalyst. You studied that Berzelius used the word catalyst for a substance which alter the rate of reaction. But after that, it has been found that there are some substances which enhance the reactivity of catalyst, and they are called promoter. And some substance that decrease the rate of reactivity of catalyst are called poison. Here, so here also we will discuss the promoters. So what are promoters? Promoter means, just from word it is clear that promote or enhance the reactivity of catalyst. Reactivity of catalyst are called promoter, and poisonous that decrease the reactivity of catalyst is called poison. So here that we will also discuss promoter. What are promoter? Okay, so promoters are the substances that enhance the catalyst reactivity. Means we say promoter. Promoter in simple word, promote the reactivity of catalyst. Okay, means that enhance the rate of reactivity of catalyst. So we can write promoter are the substances that enhance the activity of a catalyst. Promoter are the substances that enhance the reactivity of catalyst. Enhance the reactivity of catalyst. For example, if we take in Haber process, manufacture of ammonia. For example, in Haber process, for example, in Haber process for manufacture of ammonia. What is manufacture of ammonia? Here. So N2 plus 3H2 here Fe as solid. Okay. Here we use molybdenum. What is molybdenum? So it enhances the rate of reaction. Reactivity of catalyst. Means if reactivity of catalyst increase, so rate of reaction will be faster. If we say, if we are doing this reaction, completing this reaction, formation of ammonia by Haber process, so this will complete. This will complete. Means N2 and H2 will react and they will form 2NH3. Okay, but if we are taking MO and it enhances the reactivity of catalyst, so the reaction will complete at a faster rate. So who enhance the reactivity of catalyst? Who? MO. So here what is MO? Is promoter. What is MO? Is promoter, and that is catalyst. Catalyst. Understand? So these are the promoter and catalyst. You can understand this. Means promoter enhance the reactivity of catalyst. And next is poisonous. Next is poisonous. Poisonous is simple one. Decrease the reactivity of catalyst. Decrease the reactivity of catalyst. What is decrease the reactivity of catalyst? So we can write here same way here. With the help of that, I will write here. So we can write poisonous are the substances that decrease the reactivity of catalyst that decrease the reactivity of catalyst, enhance the reactivity of catalyst. Okay. So here the poisonous are the substances that decrease the reactivity of catalyst. For example, in the same for Haber process, for Haber process here N2 3H2 here we are using as catalyst of here, it forms NH3, and instead of MO we use here, if this process we are using, production of ammonia will take place, but if we are using with that CO or H2S, so the rate of formation of ammonia decreases. So what happened here? Who decreases the reactivity of catalyst? Even we have used catalyst to enhance the rate of reaction, to increase the rate of reaction. But what happening here? What happening? When we use CO or H2S, it decreases the rate of reaction. It decreases the reactivity, rate of reaction, because it decreases the reactivity of ferric, which is used as catalyst. So here ferric is catalyst, and these are what? Poisonous, because anyone is used for this reaction, it decreases the rate of reaction. So what we have seen here, it has decreased the rate of reaction, means it acts as poisonous. So what we have seen, for catalysis, for catalytic property, the substances which enhance the reactivity of catalyst are called promoter, and the substances which decrease the reactivity of catalyst are called poison. Here. And after this we will discuss heterogeneous and homogeneous catalysis. Heterogeneous and homogeneous catalysis. We will discuss heterogeneous and homogeneous catalysis. Heterogeneous and homogeneous catalysis. Here I have underlined the word, two words, heterogeneous and homogeneous. Okay, so in heterogeneous in simple word, let me say, reactant, product and catalyst have different phase. Okay, so inside reactant, product and catalyst have different phase. So that will be set to heterogeneous. When the reactant, product and catalyst are in the different phase, called heterogeneous catalysis. When reactant, product and catalyst, when reactant, product and catalyst are in different states or phase, the process is said to be heterogeneous catalysis. heterogeneous catalysis. So for example, we can take heterogeneous catalysis here. Heterogeneous catalysis, for example, oxidation of SO2 to SO3. Then that is gaseous form. That is gaseous form, and sorry for this heterogeneous catalysis. However, ammonia we can write N2 plus raised to here ferric in solid state to NH3 here. So these are in gaseous phase, but catalysis is in solid. So it is what is it? Solid state. So it is heterogeneous catalysis. Many more examples we can write for heterogeneous catalysis. Many examples we can write for catalysis. Second, vegetable oil, here hydrogenation, and here nickel is solid. So it is fat. It changes in fat. So this is also example of heterogeneous. Remember it. You see here, if I write states, it is in liquid, it is gaseous, that is solid, and that is also a liquid. So these are the two examples of heterogeneous catalysis. Now we are moving to next, homogeneous catalysis. Homo means same. From this I will write here homogeneous. Catalysis. Homo means homogeneous catalysis. If in a reaction, a reactant product and catalyst have same phase, it's called homogeneous catalyst. So what we can change here, when reactant product and catalyst are in what? Are in same state. Same states are phase, the process is said to be heterogeneous catalysis. When the reactant product and catalysts are in the same phase, same state or same phase, the process is called said to be heterogeneous catalysis. So for this we can write example. Many examples are there. We can write oxidation of here SO2 to SO3. SO2 to SO3, and the presence of NO. All are in gases. So this is the example of heterogeneous catalysis. And if other example we are taking here, hydrolysis of this. Hydrolysis of this Venus ester. Hydrolysis of ester. Here HCl liquid is used. You remember it. HCl liquid is used, and it will form what? Two molecules. One is acid and other is what is alcohol, and both are in liquid form. Both are reactant, product, and all the things are in acid form. And next is decomposition of sugar solution into glucose and fructose. Decomposition of sugar solution in glucose and fructose. Here, what is the formula for sugar solution? C12H22O11 plus H2, and it gives C6H12O6 plus C6H12O6. So this is in liquid form, that also in liquid form. Here H2SO4 is used, it is also in liquid state. Glucose, fructose, glucose and fructose. So what you have seen here means all are in same phase, even maybe in solid, maybe in liquid. Means here it is not that maybe gaseous, maybe liquid. Means here it is the all states of reactant product and catalyst must be same. Here. So today we have discussed this much. Next day we will discuss this one. This is for today's. Next day we will discuss next point.